Hey guys, it's Diana. Today I'm going to be telling you guys a story time. You guys love to hear story times, so you know, let me just tell ya. If you can read the title, then you already know what this is about. I hope you guys really enjoy this, and let's get this to 30 thumbs up. I love you guys so much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Basically, I had a piano teacher for like 8 years. Let's call her Miss Morgan. So Miss Morgan was the best piano teacher in the world. I loved her so much. She taught me so much. Like, it was just great. Like, I had a great experience with her. When I was about 13, she had an apartment in this really sketchy part of town. Like, you know how you have like the really sketchy part of your city? Like, that's where her apartment was. It was a nice apartment. It was just in a bad place of the town. So we're doing our piano lesson like we always do. You know, me playing the motherfucking piano, doing all that bullshit. And then we're like, and then she gets up to go get me a glass of water, just cause. And we hear this knock on our door. And we kind of look at each other and we're like, okay, that's weird. Like, we have a piano lesson right now. Like, she like says to me like, oh, that's weird. Like, my other student isn't supposed to be here for another 45 minutes. So I'm like, oh, okay, like maybe it's just her neighbor or something, like knocking on her door, like, you know, wanting some sugar or something, like you do. And so then we hear a knock on the door the second time, and this time it's really fucking loud. Like, it's not just like, it's like fucking, like it's fucking get wrecked. So we kind of look at each other and we're like, okay, maybe she should go get the door. And then just as she's about to open the door, we hear this giant bang on the door, and it's RCMP, open the fucking door. I was like, what the fuck? Like, are we gonna die? All that shit. So she opens the door, and there's these like police officers, but they're in giant yellow suits. Like, they looked like fucking minions. Like, you know those assholes in Monsters, Inc. that like bust through the windows and are like, eh? Like, that's what they fucking look like. They were in yellow suits, like full head to toe covered. They like grabbed us and like grabbed a mask, like this weird mask thing, and they like put it over our heads. And so we're like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what the fuck is happening? A bird just flew past my window. So they like take us downstairs and they're like rushing us. Like, she lived on like the 29th floor of her like apartment building, like the 29th floor. And we were not allowed to take the elevator. So we're like, okay, well there must be like a fire or something. And so like people are running out of the building, and we had to take the stairs. So like we're running down 29 flights of stairs, just like bolting, like they won't tell us what's happening. We finally get outside, and like I'm like 13 at the time, so I was like shit ass fucking scared as heck. So I called up my mom and I was like, you need to come pick me up. Like, we just got evacuated from her building. And so Miss Morgan asks one of the officers in the big yellow Monsters, Inc. suits, and she's like, what's going on? Like, is everything okay? Like, my cats are upstairs. And the police officer turns to me and my piano teacher, and he goes, there's a meth lab right above your apartment that could explode any minute. You are not allowed to go get your cats. And so I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, And like there's people like in the streets that are like crying because their animals are upstairs, and like there's a fucking meth lab on the top floor of this apartment building. So if this thing blows up, everyone, like the building's going fucking down if this thing blows up. So my mom came and picked me up, and we like went for lunch, and luckily the apartment didn't explode. Nice. They had to be evacuated for like, I think, like a week. I said that's so weird, a week. So like that happened. So she had to like evacuate her building for a week. She kind of fired me because I didn't really do any of my piano work I was supposed to. But like, as I know of now, her apartment is still standing. I'm pretty sure the meth lab is out of there since, you know, like that whole thing happened. I hope she's doing well. I haven't spoken to her since the incident. So I hope you guys enjoyed that story time. I hope it wasn't too boring for you. I know my life is nothing like Tana's. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for supporting me. You guys are great, and I love you all. Okay, bye.